me ma o shedding ene yakọ beba bijao ebre ni duru so a na wakata o ma me achi o mama ye da yekoso ya eni pitri IGP nkomori ene ne ye bebo achemu Ablekuma North ewum preparation towards Akwatia ewum cross border crimes ahodo am robbery and say ya ebehwa ni se obi ewu ye hwehwe na ye hunu ye be hunu na owu ni nyina wom ene na di nkomo pa nti ye nti bi mama said they can't say what surprise mama no surprise no ena dru so yi we dey wo hwa unuaba na meninam krum na mitia yeye entaisi ena mababinya opening kese ya ene yene no ebo impunimpu na yahwe se yebeda ne ada ahotoso asomdwemu a na kyese ye bambo ho nsem no edimo onu kwa ye ba akofo ontumi nyedie na nso mpanisi edijawa nyedi asoa enti onu ena oda matema na no a omo ebehwe ama ye bambo ho nsem edimu ewo Ghana meka na meka ye fisem bambo enti ye beka manwie so man ni mu betwa wode wani sisi ansena ne bambo mu nsem hwan no ene yensa aka posisa hene ye IGP said the post for beka IG of the Ghana Police Service ye COP Christian Tete Yohunu na ni di no ye nyina ebesua ka if say mu bi wo hwa ya na say esisi di ni ti ase edu bebe beka Yohunu edu bebe beka Yohunu ene de nyina ebesua ka e kam ho ne ma posifo nchia no we say this am sorry ana and you all correct sir.
Yes sir. Thank you very much.
Hey chief you ever can you
hey about you Chidi about the team so it's right here for mommy na me yes feeling me kakra wo brofo why
okay
at this stage you na me dey chief farm na e dey farm
okay o mama ne we dey mansumu a o se we dey obesere mo kakra na onka brofo na edu ba bi na oditwi ne befa mu a na chese oditwi na fam ma me siesie no ye se rank no wapem gwan nti IGP no ameka ye ne no ano no onye COP o ye IGP Christian Tete Yohunu openi pacho udino wo surname no me refu say please your surname how do we pronounce it?
Thank you very much for listeners. Yes, this name I've tried over the years. Even my father, who was in the police service, tried over the years to correct people, but it's difficult to correct. But it's so simple. It is Yohunu.
Yohunu.
No, it ends with O. So if you can pronounce the O very well, that becomes Yohunu. Yohunu. Yes.
I said, what does it mean?
Woman's husband.
Woman's husband.
Yes.
The one that in tree say Bempa.
Bempa. Yes. Bempa.
That means your great grandfather used to take good care of women.
Yes. My great grandfather. The thing is that in the olden days, before somebody will ask the daughter to marry you, a man, you should be a man of hard working.
Okay.
If you be somebody who can farm, you are not lazy. You are not alcoholic. So when somebody asks that, I want to give my daughter to you, you see, the family will look at it and say, this person, how does it look in the family? If I give my daughter to such a person to marry, would my daughter come back to the house to get food from the house again? You know, if my daughter needs any ordinary care, can my daughter get that easily care from such a husband? The husband should be somebody who is strong, who is energetic, hardworking, respectful. So they will look at all these qualities before they give you that daughter. The woman's family will agree that, oh, you can marry our daughter. And so a man who has to be well prepared, that should be desired to be married by somebody's daughter, is a Bempa.
Is the Bempa. Is the Yohunu. And it's a name from which tribe in Ghana?
It's a Krobo.
Oh, so you're a Krobo?
I'm a Krobo.
Full Krobo?
No, my mother is a Gan from Nugwa.
Okay.
My father is from Somanya.
Oh, okay.
So
in Samia,
yes, in Samia.
Okay. I see. Then you are really a hard-working man. Over the weekend, I saw your video. I even played it in the course of the week.
Yes.
You were talking about how some scammers tried scamming you. You were given an honorary doctorate for your hard work.
Yes, it's for the hard work. And I also dedicated the same to the Ghana Police Service. Because without the men who are working under you, working very hard, I don't think you can be able to achieve that result. Okay. So I said I dedicated my honorary degree, that is a doctorate degree, to the rank and file of the Ghana Police Service. I thank them and salute them for their support.
Great. So I'll crave your indulgence and then we'll interpret. So now I'm your interpreter, like I used to do some years back.
Some years back.
I was for ye post sahine yera Christian tete yuhunu ena ye bonko me wasese obeka brofo nti ya no machichi mu kakra ba bi obetumi akatwi ne so de menema na ye hyase no a eja me ne sere ya me manu etiri nkwa no ena na meka me bisa ni se ni di no kronkyere yebo wakere yebo asekere no so wakere se emadudu okunu na openi ye pa de ye bempa be ma papa aha na se wakere mu se be ma otimi ehwefie ne ho eden na ni ha adwuma onko wa ba ni wie na akire ba na sia kofie se moma me aduane ansa nti tete no ba bia wo firi no na wo hwɛ saade ni nyina safi be ma no su buade ansa na ye de oba na mana wai nti ni dina se kire ne fare bai enu no sem bisa se nti we sa na busua be mu no ofiri o Ghana enu o se wo ye kroboni ne papa fi so menya ena ne maame so eye nungwani enkran ni nti ene na chese ga adambi afa aboano enu anu no ti na meka se ne wo ye adwumaden so pa fi se na anu yai weekend ye hu se ye ma na ba support dia na ogina so kran so asan etufo se de ye behwe hu ye wo sa kromfo ye omo mpebere omo no mpam so mpese omo didi efifire hu ena o ka se ane a o nisa so mu no na ni so ye na so no so san bo akire dane ma emetema no a omubo ni chido omo wona se omo ye adwuma ne se wonko a wontimi nye mpanisi banu su emia enti adwuma ne de ne mrantie no wo field omo no omo ye ti omo moden mo ena ama onu enya eye abasobodi ya wasan abo achi ede ama wo mun. Chief, talk about the hard working men you have and yourself, how you are also handling the service. We know that this fight against Galamsey is a shared responsibility, and not quite long we saw in the news that the police service gave us some update about how commanders in the district where Galamsey is rampant, you are changing them intermittently and all that. What's really motivating this?
Thank you very much. Yes, when I took over as the Inspector General of Police, I assured the President of the Republic that I will mobilize my officers and men so that we will fight this menace, this Galamsey menace. And so in part of my acceptance speech, or my response to my appointment as the Inspector General of Police, I assured the President that I will work hard together with my officers and men to fight this Galamsey menace. And so we started. And then without waiting for any support from anywhere, we went in straight into the Galamsey, starting from, we went to the Western Central region, that is Samreboy,
okay.
Where these Akonta mines, the famous Akonta mines, we've been able to retrieve over 106 excavators and many other items. You see that a lot of destruction going on. Our forest reserves have been totally, devastated. And so we managed to arrest and then to make sure that we stopped that exercise. I kept my men there for more than 2 months, and then we made sure that we sanitize the place. The excavators are there. In countrywide, we have been able to retrieve no less than 178 excavators countrywide. And then the fight is still ongoing.
Okay.
I've charged my commanders. I made some few changes. Okay. Some of them who have stayed there for long and have compromised their position because of this galamsey. The first thing I did was to make changes and bring new one, energetic and people who are really committed to work, and I brought them there. Then we started the fight, charging all the commanders in those galamsey areas, to fight the crime, this particular canker in the society. So they were all working well. They have been working well, and I can assure you that places like Western Central, if you go to a place like that is Ashanti South. Okay. Ashanti South region, we have Maso Dubia, Maso, all the Maso areas in that area, DSO, and then you can also go to Nkawia. We have sent special teams from Accra here to those areas. Constantly for about 1 month now, we are still on the ground. The police service resourcing them, giving them whatever they need to enable them to make sure that when they went there, they had a lot of resistance from the people in the community. They felt that that is what they depend on to survive, and then we are depriving them of their livelihood. But this is what the president said he was going to work towards, to make sure that at least we preserve our reserve, preserve our water bodies, and we've been working on it and continuously. We went even to Bui when we had information that close to the Bui dam people were mining. I've sent my team from here. We went there, arrested a lot of suspects, and retrieved a lot of excavators. The fight is ongoing. We move from one region to the other. At least with whilst we are doing that, we are also making sure that we don't put all our resources to fighting galamsey alone. Okay. We have to also check, the ground of crime, so that we can be able to balance the two and then fight crime alongside. So galamsey fight is ongoing. We are not relenting. Our men are seriously on the field, and then the reports are what we have been seeing recently. That we are working hard. Okay. We want to do this, and then making sure that as the government has formed the new body called NIMOS to also help in the fight against this illegal mining, we are still going to support them. But the one that police is doing, will continue to do it, and then we'll still support them with the police, so that at least at the national level, they can also do that, and we will also maintain our stance on the fight against the galamsey.
Okay. I'll go back to the viewers and then I'll get back to you.
Yes.
Bisa chief say galamsey kunye nyina how. Na so suppose for the any dia yeso no ko ba yi o se a commanders ya wo no mo ba bi a yetu gala no mehwe no masesa wo mu a wasesa wo mu dia ni ni nkran hye no se ane a mampani di medwuma die hye me nsa no waka magana fo nyina ya te ase se galamsey ni dia ni abere obekon e na me so me se a me na me boban me nye me mmerante enti yenso ye be ye fam die dia boa eni ti ohwa yi fiti ase na mfimfini mantemu ni atoye mantemu enye ye kenya ye ho pa ye ko baby ti se ye atoye mantemu tano ni miri ho no samra boy ene ne mpotemu omo ho no ye ko pam wo mo me kasa ni a chi excavators be se wo ha eni nsia enanye ho nko agana fa na nyina wo kwa asante mantemu a asante na afofam Posika tem no kan Ashanti South na chese omo no mobubu administratively enti Asante na afofam baby eti se manso adubia manso kwanta be wura mfimfini mantemu di aso ne ade no ehwo nyina wokọ wa be hu se wo mo bo adwuma pa nti edu baby kura no mo bo awura mu obui ane mi fichire ho bui bono region bui honso osi yeti bi wo honkana hoso kra ekogigi excavators nti ye gbe 106 excavators wo samra boy ene ne potemu no Ghana nyina so ebuso aye chichi nti uhwe momamu ni na excavators be ye wo ha ene adioson 170 ene yetimi achie ye nti na ye enche kra na sen mampani ati abetwekuo naimosa wo mo eboa me akon gala no enya ade e be kasa nti ate ada enkran ha yemrantie no de emu hia bema wo mu na saa na commanders ni so omo me awodo no bi mu kra no mitumi sesa wo mu so omo dada no ya na ise nkrofo hu omo mani akokọ wo mani nti ohunu so shata de tuntum kra wo nsuro wo mfere nti na ese yesesa wo mu na eniema tumi akoso ye nti de omo a moja mo no ahokeka ne wo soro pepa ne wo ho no ye de safo no koye omo koye no so na na fom efise kromafo no susu se de ye didie nie mo be me ya no aduane aboye enso sese enso ye nyina ye boabo doma kuma bobre ho ban ensuo kwaye ne ade nti yesu ye gina ye nanso a mmerantie no eye adwuma na ye nte nanso galamsey ne de mampani aka se wo ko na ye nyina ya sede no process so be koso a e de bambo ama na ya ye famu de. So that's a good one because I've been seeing this environmental journalist, my senior colleague Erastus Asari Donko. He has been reporting since, and so if Erastus says the IGP is doing well, it should be taken in good faith that indeed you are doing well, because Erastus, you see on his post, the IGP has done this, the IGP is doing well. But can it also be that these young, energetic, fresh men whom the society or the communities do not know will one day or sometime become too familiarized, and familiarity will breed contempt? So you're going to change them along the way.
Those who are fighting,
who are there now?
Oh yes,
the commanders you've taken. Do you have some strategy that you will be changing them intermittently?
Yes, there's one thing we do. We don't keep them more than 2 weeks.
Okay.
You know, after 2 weeks, we change. And we get a new group of people who go to change them. Because we feel that working for 2 weeks, by the time they start familiarize themselves, then we make a change. So that has been the rotation.
You change the district commander?
No, not the district. Those special task force that we have formed that are fighting the Galamsey. Those that we sent to Maso Dubia, in Kawie, and all those areas, and the DSO, at least every 2 weeks, we do rotation. And then, so that we bring them down. Once we go there, we take over the operation. So the commanders in those areas where it is very destructive, we don't even involve them. Then we, the special team that comes from Accra, we take over the exercise, because like we are saying, because they are commanders there, even if the person has spent even 6 months or 1 year, familiarization set in. So we send new people that even when they challenge, you know, they realize that they are not from there, and that they stand their grounds to make sure that we can fight. If you are not strong, if you are not really committed, you will not be able to fight this Galamsey, because a lot of resistance. People who don't have to stop you from doing so, you see the same people stopping, and you ask yourself, then what are we saying? You know, if you, the person, you are living in the same area, you see the way your water is destroyed. Even sometimes you go to a place, a whole river like Akombra Pra, that you don't see it flowing downstream. They get somewhere, then they disturb the territory. So there's no movement of this water, and it's so pathetic. In the future, where our generation going to survive on? Because all these rivers, they have redirected their tributaries and their channels and the route on which they have to use, because of this Galamsey.
And yet they are resisting the men.
They are resisting. And you know that your water is
special task force, you give them some body cam so that you are sure they won't be compromised within the 2 weeks. I'll be short.
Yes. We have people, intelligence officers, who are also monitoring them. And so in case there's anything of this nature, we have special team who are in Mufti from different places that monitor them, so that in case there's anything they are doing that will bring the work into disrepute, we quickly get rid of them. So anytime we see somebody's action trying to show that he wants to compromise in the duties, without delay, that individual is withdrawn. And so that is a check and balance we are placing on them on the field.
Chief, some have said Galamsey itself is a crime. So I would like to find out about your strategy in general for fighting crime, especially cross-border. So let's break it down. Cross-border crimes.
Thank you very much. Cross-border crime, yes. We are working together with our neighboring countries in fighting crime. Sometimes a crime will occur over here, and then the suspect will feel that once he's being wanted here, then he runs to the neighboring country. Then another person will also commit serious crime over there, and then when he's being chased, then he also ran to this country. So the best thing is that you work with your counterparts in the various countries. And so, for instance, issues relating to this, our 2 ladies who were kidnapped and sent to Nigeria.
Okay.
We've been able to have been in contact with the Inspector General of Police in Nigeria.
Okay.
When we were able to make some arrests here, there was a need to get some of the key players and those who are keeping our sisters in Nigeria. So I spoke to him, and we're always communicating. We're giving him information about the arrests that we've made over here and the information they gave us, and we have been able to work together. Okay. In fact, we cooperated very well, and then they also assisted us to get those suspects who are there, who are keeping our sisters or the victims. And then through that, they have been able to bring them to us here to reunite with their families. Recently, too, the Liberian IGP also have to come down here when there was an attack in the, in their parliament over there. There was an attack in the parliament where, there was some arson. People set fire to some items over there, and he had a hint that some of the people who perpetrated this crime, they ran to Ghana. And so he rushed one early morning. Quickly, we set up some teams that will work with him and his people that he came with them. Within a short time, we got some of the suspects who came to this place. We got them arrested, and then they sent them back to Liberia. So that relationship, Togo, for instance, a highly, profile armed robber, we term it Lone Ranger. This Lone Ranger did a lot of robberies in Ghana here. All these things I'm mentioning, the Director General CID had already given a press conference on them. We're looking for this man, and eventually through communication to our counterparts in Nigeria, they informed us that the Lone Ranger who was robbing here, we attempted arresting him in Ghana and we could not get him. He's now in Togo because he comes from Togo. Okay. And then they got him arrested for us. And then we use diplomatic relations using the president of the country to talk to the president over there. And then they managed to release, because he also committed other crimes over there. But we felt that the crimes he committed here are so big and extensive that we may need him here than Togo. Okay. Perhaps if you leave him in Togo, some of the minor crimes, they can even grant him bail. But what he committed here, we needed him in Ghana. So the president of the country here, our president spoke with his counterpart in Togo, and then they called us, and then we went in and brought this Lone Ranger. So Lone Ranger, the suspect is in Ghana? He's in Ghana, facing court action. Okay. And then since he was arrested, this type of high-profile robberies, breaking into people's house and taking huge sum of money and properties, this type of crime has reduced. Okay. We'll come to fighting robbery as a crime. Yes. But I want to find out, among the team I came with, there are some 2 women over there. Pacho, sorry, Mommy. Do you know them? Have you seen them before? Are they those 2 ladies? Yes, those are the kidnapped victims. The kidnapped victims, your team, you and your team rescued from Nigeria. Yes, because when the incident happened, their families came. This is where we sat. Okay. And then we have to work together, because initially, there was no information as to their correct destination. Some of them informed their families that they were rather going to see their pastors in the Volta region. And that is what they told their families. And before they realized they were in Nigeria, they found themselves in Nigeria. Okay, one of them, I don't know whether are you the one? You are the one. You said you were going to a pastor, is that not so? In the Volta region. You were going to hospital, but you wanted to see a pastor or something like that. Yes, so that is what he said. So you should be a happy IGP that you helped to rescue these ones. Yes, this woman would have lost them. Yes, and all that we saw thereafter you know, when they were looking and they could not trace where they have gone to. You know, sometimes because of this social media, you know, people try to get some love relationship through social media. And I think it is always good to come face to face with people that you want to associate with. But the youth of today, and those who, for me, I'm not very good at social media, so I can't get any partner friend in the social media.
Thank you, yes. Chief. Yes. I'll have to, it's getting interested, but I don't have to leave my viewers behind. I have to carry them along. And I was for not me, but Chief say, quite so no far walk, ye yan when you want bosh ye, a boniface will be to me diboni or Togo no abeshe Ghana, will be Nigeria no aba, a womsa broche dear or I a boy fipam dear ne dear, yana ya send my empire, no you oh, and also dear so ye couldn't kesi na a yasem so high ampa. Nansenta mukrano obesha e mebia ye chire wo mu wo Nigeria wo mabusuafo di suni ade a wo mu ban tie ne na me ye se ye bebe ya na ehu wo mu na mse momra no hwe se sa wo hu wo mu mpo na mse mo hwe na me bisa ne se na uni ma me fuoi eno o se a we mu na ye timinya wo mu fi Nigeria no eno o se a ema na yi na no no tu fuoi se bi wo ha o se me come so for social media nti odo sem love unya hu nipa yi na wo si hia me ha no akohia o se onu de ono onye social media nipa ama na breso we be madada BDD chief kafra eno de wati ase ama na breso nti onimu nti onu de onya bi ho na so otufu se mabunu no se hu obi a hunu animu ni animu ansa na wakuru kra me kohwe no me koyese enu bi na edi yenuanu menka emu mankodi nsense me ya mese ne na ni ajepa se enkwa bi asombo nti mamienu watumi aboam wo ma bedru so o adwuma na kade ni bi eno no na Nigeria sei wo mu enya issue se abonefo sem a wo mu ne yedi nkita ho yenso ni wo mu di nkita ho na obeka Liberia se encha ye kra Liberia IGP ba Ghana wabampremi yedi kan ne de na eja yani yebedi ye ho nkomo de toso mienu de nani ho hancho nkrofo bi di nsamoni wo Liberia parliament a omu twaja to dan mo so omu twaja tum dwane be she Ghana ti IGP ni ba oni omu di nkomo no so yo ono so frɛ poma and I say police board no omu tena sikika omu ti se ho na no oh IGP no fi Liberia call ye no anche kra no omu shipu nipa no omu shipu ne simple eno omu de no call ye enti na che se enam so ama omu boama ye ko abonefo sem no se ye heya Togo krachi bi ye se onu ni deeper ye lone ranger na kromfotachi amwa we ye reach na bechi watum wonyenyenyenyenyenyenye ti onu se nu onu mu hwehwe no ba ye se wakɔhye Nigeria ba ye se wa Togo to omu ni Togo police ni nkita hodie saa police for echi no Togo no mu se abonefo sem wadi wo Ghana no emu eduru ewom so ye Togo ni die na nso so omka so munya no Togo a anya bia na ho de no nketo ano ni amani beo tie no de ba sa no kra no ye mampani president baemu na eja ono so ni nua president wo hu se de wonu me diplomatic relations no omka sa ye ni ade na omuti ase enti omu shipo ni se tinapa no omu de Lone Ranger abaga na mse ti Lone Ranger o Ghana oh Lone Ranger o Ghana ye di na asem a wo kokoto ni ade na onu so ye chi no amasa kromfotachi amwa obi di tu akosi obi so e bokro no akese no abafom te wona meto ne chopo kakra se eno so ye beba so efise ase abonefo sem ne akrono sem no kosoro wo Ghana sa na ya mu bi ka no ana meboa timenya ni memusa se kwa ben so na wofa walk on armed robbery cases amaye. So Chief, I was telling the viewers that some of them have the concerns that it's like robbery cases or crime has gone up in Ghana, but you are telling me that as a result of you or the police in collaboration with the police in Togo arresting this Lone Ranger, a high-profile criminal or armed robber suspect, it's like crime has gone down in a way, has it?
Yes, crime has gone down, and I think for some time now, over the years, crime has come down to 10 in a week.
Armed robbery cases?
Armed robbery cases.
Okay.
Robbery cases, which it has not been so. You know, in the past few years, it has been sometimes 30, 40 robberies in a week.
In a week?
Yes,
Oh,
but it kept on coming down. It came to 29, it came to 19, and today, as I'm talking about it now, it has gone down. We are working hard, and it is just not by mere wishful thinking that the crime has calmed down. It is a collective effort, collective work by all commanders, and then intelligence and then advice being given by the Police Management Board to the various regional commanders that everybody should work hard to fight crime. We have also made some few changes of intelligence officers, and which is yielding results, especially in an area like Accra. We are making so many successes. A lot of success has been chalked in respect of these people who use motorbikes to rob.
Okay.
Within the week, the Accra Regional Police Command have arrested no less than 6 suspects, those who use motorbikes to rob. Okay. One of the suspects confessed that within the period of 1 month, he has been able to rob 15 motorbikes.
Whoa!
15 motorbikes. And he took the police to the area, Sprinters and all other places within Accra here, where he has robbed people, and the people that he has snatched and taken their handbags, people he has taken their mobile phones and all those things. So a lot of these suspects have been arrested. There are others also that the intelligence is working to get them arrested. That is a type of crime that appears to be on the high side. That is somebody is standing by a roadside, he closed from school, and then in the evening he wants to take a trotro, he joined any car. Before you ride, somebody on a motorbike will just attack you with a knife and then snatch your... Even recently, a policewoman who closed from church around Dungwa area there was crossing the road when a young man of about 16, 17 years, young men, they were on motorbike, they got closer to her, and then they stabbed her, and then they took her mobile phone and the money that she was holding. And within a short time, the police at Adekye managed to arrest the 2 young guys, people of around 16, 17. Now, because of drugs, this red and other things, these boys are in it. They go into this type of crime. So crime has reduced. And then they are working, those that have occurred. They don't keep long, we get the suspects arrested.
Okay.
If you go to Ashanti region, a lot of efforts are being done by the police in the region there. There's a town called Mpasata. In Pasetia.
Yes, sir.
Oh God, when will I understand you well? Yes.
Hey, we'll get better.
Yes, there was a filling station there around Inkaria district over there. Even that somebody have these robbers have robbed a filling station
at Mpasetia.
And then
it was in the news.
They shot and then killed the man. Even that one, it was the president who sent the story to me. And then within 3 days, we have been able to arrest all the suspects.
Wow.
Yes, even somewhere in Ashanti, a policeman was robbed, and even his sidearm was taken away. And then the police went in, and they were able to arrest all the suspects, and then even the weapon of the policeman has been retrieved. Taken also into the Momo vendor robberies and all those things. I can assure you that those things that occurred in the Volta region of Flow, where police have been able to arrest them, even in Accra here, all those people, a lot of arrests have been made. Ashanti region, where they shot and killed a woman and another man, police have been able to arrest most of these suspects, and it has reduced to the barest minimum the attack on the Momo vendors. So crime in general, we are fighting crime seriously.
Okay.
All the commanders, that's hectic, and then competition among the commanders. Everybody wants to chalk success. And then the district officers are also responding very seriously to crimes in their areas. And all that we are saying is that, with the efforts they are making, as the government has promised to retool the service, if we are able to get more vehicles to make our commanders to be mobile and then the patrol teams to be more mobile, I think we'll be able to get to single-digit crime or even to nothing at all within a week. So we are fighting the crime, seriously fighting crime, and I assure you that this effort, recently we just met the regional commanders, and nothing was on the agenda apart from fighting crime. That was all. And I told them that Ghanaians will not expect anything from you. All they want is their peace. Yeah. So if you cannot work for them to get their peace, all the work we are doing in offices bring nothing. So go in and have to fight the crime. And then, I will give you another example.
Sorry, sir, before you give me another example, just so they are not lost in the conversation, the viewers, let me just tell them, because you've given quite a number of crimes that you've made inroads and some arrests. And see, Ebra now can say Lone Ranger, one more no abonfusema from Namikasa. So Ghana phobia junior almost say, I say abonfusema kosoropa, and I say, oh yeah. And this how can it no and nancy bebre no obehwe na watch mu no bonefuse mansi titiro krono bopa se ya twitu akonkrofo so ne ade no am robbery no ankosokra na watch bia nya be 30 40 na so ene abafo ma bedru be 10 efi se e banokrebu ana aba omutimi na watch abasura 29 na aba 20 na aba 19 ane no obetimi di akokodru aka se o abonefusem na abafo ma aba bedru be te se 10 abonfusem ne de wo mu ko pa hono hya ase se o mema ye mfanto ho ni bia me so me bɔ modern ana mabobo ne tofa nkakra o ma ye baby de empasetia e wo asante mantemu tie na ne ye sire no si na we de awurade da be no metimi ehutwi no mabokro edin ye pasetia se filling station bi e wo hono mu a enkrofo ko wi akrofo ko bokro no wo sankum nipa wo si o enu kra no president na this video ni ma no wo mu tu anamo wa yachi akromfo no omachi omo a enei omu ejina mranim baabi onum a ahyama mpotam honum sei enkrofo bi onum a o se akronobo akese ne wo ho ena de obi apon adwuma a open trotro bi di akofie obehwa ani se na obi de moto aba be so hwon no ahwim ne bag enu so wo ho pa ni nyina so omo ko a wo ka se nansan kura no omo chekra chibi sa posi che no wo se wo de moto no abokro no wo se wachi nkrofo be 15 motos onu nipa ba akofo no ni nyina akro no ko a atadeka na chesa shama mpotem ho enu sa ababa wabi wo mu ye ni sa amohare so posi ache no chese o me mamia eni ese unya yese o we de ya bokro no ya fa ye ho adi umfa ho ni da posi betim posi becho na regional commanders no obia ya attention tene to so enye so tene to so se what office yo chese na ni aba ne ho so a wa ya alert se debi mema abonefusem emfa mani achi eno no krase nansen omuhia regional commanders ni nyina na omkache okache omo se unim esese ye ku bonefusem pa se ye ti office a ye nfa woni ne ye be ye nya na Ghana for hwehwe de Ghana for hwehwe ne se omo beda no ombeda sumdwemo masum bedwo wo mu enti mo miensi monten so ne anya adwuma no omo akasa so ate ase commanders no sesi anokra ase akansie bi koso wo mu a commander bi apese wo no ne bro no so ana ne mantemu ne district no ye kase ya ha commander we dey said you see crime no enya asem ke20 commander bi ayere no ho a wo mu bo adwuma papa ani hanim eye ni brasem na aba no enti ye be ka no kra che ho a police nae na wo mu ko abonefusem na empo no ene no obetumi aka se abafom wa mema mia bi ene wo mu a wo manya wo mu unya ye ya enye posi bechi usisi a enti nko osia be ma mfanto hu ni biem na nse chief we dey gisem ko chirechiri mu ba anya na jeze ne te kwa kodi nsesam mu afama meniso kakra ena eja baba be bone to fama mu enti wo se o ni so adu ni ombuta e ba ko pa ni se ebedu bra bi no anya crime no yenya bi kura na so no so ko kan se a bia na anya nje be ka se o ebeba form set se de o ka sa bedu be 10 kana watwi ni nyina nkanka armed robbery cases be hwan se o si na watwi mu bia baako bia nsi kura yepe na so de o kan se bia na baako mienu bi ene besi na o mahu se ampa na mo nso magye atum se oposi ebo adwuma pa. So chief, before I went to interpret it, you are about giving another example.
Yes, another example was just some few days ago. We have two notorious armed robbers in the northern part of the country.
Okay.
They said they have robbed in the northern part of the country, so they want to go international. So
that's what they said?
Yes. So to go international is that they want to come to Accra. They're taking Accra to be international.
Wow.
So they came down. Where they were lodging in the hotel, we have already got information of where they were going to lodge in the hotel. And so they moved out in the night, and our people trailed them. Then they saw that this very car, when they turned left, the car followed them. When they turned right, a car follows them. They stopped somewhere, then they started opening fire on our men. And our men also responded, and we were able to bring down 2 of them. They also injured one of our policemen who is on the hospital. He's responding to treatment. This is some of the efforts. The vigilance, alertness, intelligence that we put in place is yielding positive results.
Okay.
If you look at recently the people in Bono East, Atebubu, Amanti, and then the Yeji Road.
Yeah.
In fact, the unfortunate incident whereby people go to market and they are coming and then they are being attacked. They are terrorizing the people in this Atebubu, Amanti, and then Yeji Road.
Can we classify that as a highway robbery?
Yes, highway robbery.
Okay.
That is highway robbery. And so I quickly dispatched special teams to that area. We have been able to subdue them. And then at least we can say that now the people in that area, they are enjoying their peace. People who travel on the highway now, they are really enjoying their peace. A lot of them, we have been able to arrest them.
Okay.
We'll be able to arrest them. And then the team is still working there. And we are moving into another area around Bupe area.
Okay.
So there's a special anti-robbery task force that move from region to region, where we realize that there's an increase in highway robbery, especially the highway robberies. We send men there to quickly go and bring it under control. And even recently, Donkok Room area, from Amafro, getting to Mamikrobo and those areas, they have also been experiencing this type of robbery. We've been able to send a special task force to that area, and now the people can also enjoy their peace in that area. So generally, crime is under control. We take it very seriously. Any area in the country that we hear that there's an upsurge of crime, we don't leave it to the region alone. We move out our experts from here in fighting crime to go and assist those areas to reduce it. Like I was saying, all we need is more resources which the government has promised to retool us, and then when the retooling comes, so that every district countrywide can be able to be mobile, to be able to handle the situation in their community, to be able to fight the crime in the area. At least if we are able to get all those things, as we get the promise from the president, we hope that when within the next few months we get more vehicles, it will also help us in the 24-hour economy, so that every time, everywhere you are passing, you'll be able to see police presence in that community.
Thank you. For na Chief Mfantu wa wode mano na wama Mfantu be mienu miensa tifindo akromfotachi amwa mienu wo ho a chese honom ne de omadi nkrofo ani pa ena omo akromfo no ka che omo se omo pese omo ko international ne se omo bank crime na police force ye twen momumra omo bedru ye no na chese police force wo tresi wo omo hwehwe wo omo dada enti baby omo koda ye nyina wo munim ena ne de wo musa eso wo muti omo anya ankoda mpo se ne wo ma chesi ehu baby omo beda ahwe ehu anamo omo betu wo mu se posi di wo monteno a na omo di kan totwe de kane sani tu ogu posi fo so ena posi fo se ne emusumusumu e se maka che se Ghana police omo se omo nchewa fi no omo fi na baby bon a wo hyemu bia obeyi wapie enti omo mienu wa kire wo mu ena atebu amanten ene yejikwan ni so ye maame kwan so baby amayi ko fa na mi ehwo so omo ha wo madwen pa o se eno so wo mu de posifo ni bia kogu wonti na nse ye nte ho asem na me yesa ho na eno na ye beka no highway robbery no nse ye betwa ne sem adwadifo yi ko ni akofiri wo mu awra mo fa musika mra o se na nse ye nte sa na no kra no wo mu wie yo mu sia dom ho asibope ho baabi said ye be ya ni nyina nso no wo mu betimi abra no ase na wo mu was special task force ye from anti robbery squad na anti robbery squad no wan ka se woni bo wo manimu a wo kromfo a wo na abetete asan na se no wadi kan no se mampani ma wo ma no ho ba se wo mu ebema wo mu akade cars ne ade nti said ye be ya baabi a wo bia no ne posi na mo be hu mo sesesi akora no omo wo mea wodo pa cars ni bi be ka ho a ye ba be ye de friend say 24 economy aban ni so ade hunu ya enumere adwuma be koso no esese bambo nso mu ye den na wo mo ye enumere adwuma no wo mo anya asomdwe ni ahoto ayi wo mo adwuma enti akade no amampani ahye wo bo no nim se nche be ba no e ba pa wo be hu se ana o se ye nyina mpo ye be hu se de sesi ayi hunu no se enunti eniama asesa ama wasomdwe aba mo if se bambo no so emu ebe yire kama pa Chief, I want to ask this and then I'll let you take a cup of water. So with all these statistics you are giving us, some Ghanaians are asking, are we going to see publication of it?
Yes, a lot of them have been published already.
Okay.
A lot have been published. They are always in the news.
Okay.
Yes, all the arrests that we have made, right from, recently, occasionally we have the Director General CID giving a whole crime, busting the successes that we have chalked. I think on 2 occasions she did those publications, and there are some of them which are also put on the Ghana web, social media, and all these things. Where
you used to give us crime reports, so
yes.
With the statistics and all that. So that's what I was trying to find out.
Crime report, yes. Crime report is the general one. The main crime report is for national security consumption.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that one we keep it. But if you access, like I'm telling you now, I can give you just the overview of whatever happens, like what I'm giving you.
Yes,
but to get the actual crime report, it has to go
it's
to
not for the citizens. Bambon se myeni nyina na ye dia na mebusa se nti we ya o ya no ama ye brono so no ama ye nipa se ya chi se ya ise bisa ti mo be boy amane o ya na sai de bo mama ne u se ya na ECID panyi COP leader donko no abeka na wait to say ya chi we wa na msi ya na nka mo twro nso mayen no so we no de ye twra ye national security ye nyina ekohia na ye de ye adwuma nti bambo nsem de nyeni nyina na ese babo ntinti ene de enya de a ye nsabeka ye ne IGP posi sahene ma omen posi adwuma ku no ye IG Christian Tete Yohuno ena yene no ebo enkomoyi. Thank you, Chief. I would want to find out on behalf of Ghanaians. I've been hearing and chanting on social media, oh, this IGP is not friendly, we don't hear much of him, we don't see him. Why don't we hear much of you?
Yes, the IGP has to give the power to his men to work.
Okay.
And that is what we have been doing over the period of time that I've taken over. It is always good to let your men on the field shine.
Okay.
And when they do it, they bring the credit to you. Yes, when it comes to friendliness, unless you come closer to me. And you, for instance, we have been friends not today.
Yeah.
And you know how I am. Yes, I'm very friendly, very somebody you can visit, and somebody we can always communicate. I'm so friendly with even all my subordinates that work under me. I don't care whether you are a constable, you come to me, I say sit down. Because for you to gather courage to come to the IGP means that you have a problem, and I don't want you to stand and then even give you more stress.
Okay.
Very friendly.
Okay.
Very sociable.
Okay.
And who listen to a lot of people.
Okay.
And try to help people to solve their problem.
Great.
Those people who are far, they should not look at how I don't come out to be like I'm not friendly. But if you get closer to me, you see how friendly I am.
You are.
That's right.
Okay, you remind me of one of my uncles. Killer used to be a policeman.
Yes.
Whenever he's guys say, "Oh, bo," it's like when you are in the service, you don't have to smile.
Yeah.
When we see you, then we know that this is a security man. But talk about your constables and your junior ranks and all that. Some of them, some years back, were peeved up because of their welfare issues, some delayed promotions and all that. Have you been able to do something about that?
Exactly. First thing, when I took over, I said there are a lot of officers, some for 2 years, 1 year, 3 years. You know, they have been on interdiction, and the interdiction has not been lifted. I gave a straightforward lifting of interdiction to all personnel who have been on interdiction more than 3 months, and then they don't have any case that is pending in court against them.
Okay.
Yes, I told my administrator to ensure that we work out to lift all those interdictions. People are having their freedom now. There are some people who have been, dismissed, and then there's nobody trying to hear their grievances and all these things. We make sure that we look at your case again and again. Sometimes we realize that this case is not something that warrants dismissal, and then we are able to to reinstate them. Okay. There are other people too, who maybe they had opportunity to travel outside for a reason or not, they have not been able to come back. And so they've taken their leave of absence and they overstayed. We try to correct those things so that at least people can come back into the service and work in peace. Everything is working well. Promotions, yes, I can say that there's no backlog of promotion. Those senior officers whose promotion have been outstanding for more than the required 4 years, they stay there for 6 years, 7 years, 8 years. And nothing is being done about their promotion. When the president took over, immediately he came, the first thing he told me is that see to rectify these promotion anomalies. And immediately I informed my police management board, we formed appointment and promotional board, and then we have been able to review all these things. Okay. And then officers are smiling in their ranks, and some of them, their shoulders are very heavy now. Very, very heavy.
That means they have more, how do you call that, the rope?
Yes, there's you see the stars.
Medals, stars, okay.
Yes,
they have more.
They have more now.
Wow.
They have more now, and their families are happy.
Okay.
And their salaries
more medals mean more money.
More money, more money.
That's a good one.
Then when you have more medals, the salutation becomes high.
Okay.
Instead of somebody salute you like this once, because the medal is high, he will stay for a long time before he bring the hands up. Yes.
Oh, you are that jovial too. That's good. So, I was for Nami Busa Chief who said your name is Bon Common, say, Ebi say, I said, won't shed the Ghana for Neko, where I put the young crown shed and penny panel say, oh, yeah. And so, women when yen. Broom feed dunia chilukra, and Jamiana make up, but maybe not check. Na so unyame ubia, umemia, na me penny papa. The one who said, Nipa Binumoa was sitting in Nansu, Munani team, Umuna Bontin, Albecasu, Nipa, you penny pan, Subia, no one shed them penny pa. Me say, no, constable crowd bar, maybe a mapuna mount. Me no be kasa me no chese wunya kokoduro se wo ba post penyi IGP anima enye isi sa se wo ba IGP anim ti obi be ba na chese owo haw safo ni nyina me bie me punu mo me ni omo kasa omo haw a me tie me so ano nti omo ni me no die nim se me penipa na me nya nipa ya me wa bonti bebre nti wo mo aye omo kasa se me penipa no me mo omo nhwe hu omo hu me abonti bebre no nye se me tue me penipa se wo ye post penyi a wo de adwuma ne ma kuma no omo wo wase no omo aye omo ye adwuma no na wo so tie akire na wo gi abodin no na chese credit ne ba wo nti enye se bi a mempenipa memrantie ne wo ho a wo mo ye adwuma nti se wo mo ho de a se ne ama wo mo aye na mi bisa promotions kane no na ebi mo wo me na sepo no se ane a se mampani eba ye ya wo fa me no kra no kan se hwe se promotions akika mu ni nyina mo be ye ho adwuma ampa me ne police management board poma bi me so me de to omanim e no mo se ne yenti promotions board ene eti efise bi mo ho amfie na amfie nsia ni promotions akam emma nti ye hwe ye ebi mu kura sesi anu won na mkram kasa ahoma no osi da bi medals na ebubo mo beti ebi mu dia ye dru nti ene onama nothing do my shoulders my promotion come omanyo mu promotion em say ne promotion ba dia sika about say wasem wa ene yesu sanso ne ye twa pusa ye gina ho che na utimu say eniji aba e ba sa so nipa no so o ye adwuma okuni ho eye adwuma ebi mo no mo so a ye interdict omo ebi asem bi nti ye se gina nchen ne enye nhwehwemu bia no oni asem bia wo court enso ye se oni gina nchen wa gina nchen buru bosome nan bosome miensa enti sa afo no se me ni administrator kasa ai so obi a ya twe na gina nchen posini o ye hwehwe nsem bi mu no si oni abayama ne bia na ne ho son sa de a ene mo hwe na mo sama ne me ye na adwuma enti eni nyina nso ya hwe ama wo mo ani interdict omo a omu ni court cases bia no ya ma wo mo kwan a wo mo eye wo mo adwuma kama pa na wo ka posifo nkuma ya sem ne wo mo wefe said ye koye yi de in the course of this week's chief I saw a publication that you are flying in a kidney specialist who will be coming in to help some police officers who have kidney issues sort of do a transplant for him. Can you throw more light on that for me?
Exactly. Our men are working very hard, and then quite a number of them are also falling sick. Some of the sicknesses, we have done very well to send a lot of them outside to India for kidney transplant. There are others too that are not able to go, so they are always on dialysis. You'll be on dialysis, and that is the terminal end of your career or your life. Okay. And then within a time, you see that gradually, then the person is gone. Okay. And so I've been touched when I met a very good specialist in one of the best kidney doctors in the world. When I met him and then we discussed, and he said, oh, even he's been going to Nigeria to help a lot of people who have this kidney problem. And so even the president of Ghana informed him that he wanted him to come to University of Ghana Medical Center, where some patients are being booked for kidney transplant. Then I prayed with him. Let me check from my police hospital, from my medical director, whether we also have people who need kidney transplant. And then when I checked, they said we have 12 people who are on dialysis on daily basis, both police service men and then their spouses. Okay. They are undergoing this dialysis. Okay. So I just asked that I form a special team to discuss with the medical director, to liaise with the families of those people so that they can get donors. The donors should be available to donate to these people when the doctor comes in September. The doctor is coming here, and he decided that even though his time is very short, he has sacrificed that he will do that of our people. All those 12 patients, he will work on them before going. So arrangement is being done and for the doctor to come. So what I'm appealing to is that all those patients and their families and then the relatives and friends who are going through this dialysis, that we are appealing to their families and relatives that they should come to their aid. And that in a human being, it's only one kidney you need to survive. You don't need two kidneys. It's like you have one and you put a spare tire. It is only one kidney you can survive on. So there's no fear because according to this worldwide expert doctor, he said when the donor donates to the patient, the same day the donor will return home without any side effect. Okay. So we are appealing to all those people who they have concern for these people. Even out of this, when I brought this information, there's somebody whose pastor, even though the family, nobody is willing to do it. A pastor of the patient who is on admission has agreed that
officer?
No, he's a civilian.
Okay.
The other man is a police inspector.
Okay.
And the pastor has agreed that he is going to donate it for the police officer.
God bless him.
Yes. And then there are about 2 or 3 women too who have agreed that they are going to donate for their husbands.
Oh, okay.
They also to donate to their husbands. We are still having problem with few of them who have not decided yet. And then we are appealing to them that they should also have that concern. And then after this interview, I'm praying that people will show love and concern to those people who are left, the remaining patients. We have about almost 6 or 7 who have not decided yet. People have not decided to assist them. They should do it quickly so that we get people, we can match whether they can be able to donate. They have friends, they have assisted people in their service. They should all come to their aid and then assist them to help them. Okay. And then when you donate, there's a man I knew that went through the same donation, and his brother, senior brother in UK, donated to him. And for 9 years, his brother is even stronger. The one who donated to him is stronger than him. I met the brother, I shook hands with him. It's like iron in his hand. Very strong, just on one kidney.
Okay.
Very strong. So you don't have any problem. But you end up, maybe burying your family member if you don't assist the person to get that safe. What we are doing now is that the police administration, we've decided to use our resources to help these patients, to use the money involved to help them to get out of their sickness so that they can go back and continue the job.
Na me busa se na watchi mo nkrata by say or the specialist bo besha posifo bi no mo sabo yade IGP say ania posifo ne ye adwuma pa ne bi so yade o check ye no posifo be dumienu ebi mo kra nso mabusuafo na wo sabo mu yade no na president ankasa his excellency John Dramani Mahama ene wiase na Dr. Kuni Kese ene di nkomo a Dr. Nini Bagana be ye adwuma ewo University of Ghana Medical Center ena onu so ne Dr. Ikasa se me mrantie yin so ayarefo wom ti mesrew bo a wo mo mame ani pana jepene doctor no beba September na emum di aka ne se adofo ne abusuafo ne bi ye twetwe nanse ye dwen mu no se aw doctor fo no kura kan se sabo no obi ade ye mienu na so hwemu a ba ko na ye yusuo ba ko na ye spare bo a spare tie nti mema amanfo mohu posi ni ba ko kura de ne sofo na ajepene obi mu so kromo yerenom mienu bi omo yerenom na ebi mu nsu bi akamu afe na ase omo dwen hu nti wo bompa ye se interview ye chie na beka wo makoma efise no oma obi owo UK a oyi ne de bu anenua ena nipa no kura ne ho eden pa ti se wo de wo sabo ba ko boa wo dofo ana obusuani a oye posi ni na ne ho aka na enkyere se wo ho nye den wa mo na nipa ne be fimu nti na this said here enono chief I was almost wrapping up but I can't come here without asking about Ablikumanov and what happened because it's made people talk a lot and we've seen some reactions on social media, some macho men who are saying they are ready to do whatever they want to do at Akwetia. We know we'll definitely go to Akwetia for a by-election. What can you tell us about Ablikumanov and preparation towards Akwetia? Yes,
Ablikumanov, the incident occurred at one police station, that is the Methodist Church area.
Yes, Odoko.
Yes. Yes, and the people have been identified. The video footages and everything have exposed them. And then the police have given ultimatum to the regional police commander to ensure, I told you that if by Friday he's not able to get the perpetrators of this crime, things that are very visible, they have all footages, even your cameras have all covered them, and the suspects are all known. If he's not able to get these suspects by Friday, I'll remove him as a regional commander. Okay. So as of today, some few suspects have been arrested.
Oh, okay. We have made some significant
arrests. Yes, okay. We have made some arrests. And others are willing now to come themselves and surrender.
Okay.
Yes, some want to come and surrender. So between now to Monday, we can get all those people who got themselves involved in this Abdulkumanov disturbances, they will surrender themselves and then we'll process them. The first few who have already reported, we have processed them and they will face court action very soon.
Okay.
Once we have been able to get, the full details from the victims themselves, and they can identify them personally that yes, this and that are the people who attack us. We will process them to go to court. We are not leaving any stone unturned. Okay. And then we are preparing. As I'm speaking now, I've sent about quite a number of my officers to Akwetia. We are doing both intelligence and then operational planning. Okay. And so we send men to Akwetia. They have not even reported. POMA members who are preparing the ground for the Akwetia. We are preparing to deploy heavily, and so anybody who thinks that he can come to Akwetia and come for more trouble, he should advise himself or herself, because we will not countenance any act of violence in Akwetia. The police will be swift in arrest. We will do it very swiftly. Before even you hear, we have already put you somewhere. And then,
so you are giving us assurance that Akwetia will be incident-free. It's not going to be counted among the talents. The same Akwetia and the Tiwa.
We are preparing heavily.
Okay.
We are preparing heavily.
Okay.
And then we assure you that the preparation we use for the scene of, we use the same model to prepare for Akwetia.
Great.
And that is the decision of the Police Management Board. And that is why some of the POMA members are not here. They have all gone to Akwetia. And so we have taken seriously and we want to be there far in advance.
They are there already, even when the seat has not been declared vacant and by elections.
We know that it will surely come on.
Okay.
And then we have our plan. Okay. We know that after 60 days, we are getting to Akwetia. So we have done our calculations already. Okay. So we are not waiting for EC. We are not waiting for Parliament. We are already. If you don't take it, we'll sleep. From tomorrow, we'll start sleeping in Akwetia and waiting for anybody who comes there. It thinks that he can come and get it easy in Akwetia. I tell the person he should advise himself. Thank you. In
fact, Poma before na yo mo nhihye nti omo sumo omo kura nya bai na me si na ade kura ye nyanka se aye vacant ye declare by election o so ye nim se de beba so ti ye ntwen isi ni atwe parliament ye so ye bu ye nkonta enti eyi strategy na ye de ko asen north no se asen north no na sabre no onu ana no wo ye drawing map no nyina ti sa drawing map o de ko asen north no o de sa drawing map no a eno o de ko Akwetia nti obi antimi me basabasa wo de nti Akwetia de bam na bisansa mitimi ma bra mi musa Abdulkumanov na Akwetia nso baso ebi mu ahyase a wo mu kasa wo mu boso ye beba eni de besi Akwetia no o Abdulkumanov no commander no kra ma no ultimatum se we bebedru fie da na se wonchi obi a eni na be yasem ye be yi na fi ho ti commander na ni abre ama me ne wo kasa ekura no ya chi bi mu na se wo machi mo so ya chi bi mu na se video wo ho Munkrofo yi mu amu twetwa bi ti video ho de nya afa ni ebe ye nine na ma me ne se papa ne se bia enti ya do abi mu a omo ese ye de omo court no ye de omo ko nti eno de mamu police station ba ko pe out of 19 eno so nche se ye tiada na se enu nti obi si obeba Akwetia be ye basabasa yayi ka kire wo mu se omo mra no mbaba beto emema e wa Akwetia na oba woni bema eni ebuni yi achia Ghana nso de ye wo mema ti ombe ba betue me da ase wo hwe se de wo di serious wa ka me da ase dia question baby na me de bisa ensu asa enti ye be da na ase why chief thank you the way you said thank you I can't even ask any question again so I want to say I'm truly grateful and much humbled that you granted us audience even though we ambushed you. Thank you. We are grateful.
Thank you.
So I just thanked him. I made an say as an interview ye say chief be wo had then say ne na de enso ayo na fa ene ba be shemu ene so oni edi enkomo kama enti ene Ghana for mo be mpani o eja be mpa ye nso ye da ase IGP Christian Tete Yehuno ene ene no edi nkomwe mame na azelvo gase watadie na contact no 0244 155266 na the hair mama Z Nails and Beauty and so our friend no 05538370201. Thank you to the production team na Misha Mumaya de pa any Mesido producers na more police service no more uniformed and ununiformed CID for the ne mo amoshisha ase no pa mo chome da mo ase pa se mo nim se mitumi mo mudin na so mo hu se mo aboy adwuma na Misha mo mame yakramani yakram